Hello and welcome back to Mourant Vlog Series. Today I'll be talking more about Jersey foundations, particularly who uses them and their many key uses. People and families globally are using Jersey foundations for a number of reasons. For some individuals and families, such as those from civil law jurisdictions, foundations are more familiar as a concept than a trust, and so tend to be their preferred choice for structuring. For others, the Jersey Foundation is used because it suits their specific objectives. The Jersey Foundation has an established role in private wealth structuring in Jersey, and the flexibility afforded by the Foundation lends itself to a number of uses in this area. The key uses, which I'll come on to discuss in more detail shortly, are for succession planning, as ownerless or orphan structures for specific purposes, and for philanthropy. A foundation is often used as an alternative to a trust for estate planning purposes and tends to have a particular appeal to founders who wish to retain some control as they or parties of their choice can sit on the council of the foundation. Jersey foundations can act as an asset holding vehicle where using a trust might not be particularly attractive, for example, to those from civil law jurisdictions that do not recognise the concept of a trust and therefore do not feel comfortable on a practical level with establishing a trust. Where individuals or families establish trusts and wish to retain a high level of control, they often establish a private trust company, or PTC for short, to act as trustee of one or more family trusts. A key attraction is that family members can sit on the board of the PTC and therefore have direct involvement in trustee decisions. The shares of a PTC are often held by a professional trustee on the terms of a non-charitable purpose trust. However, an alternative holding vehicle is the foundation, and its use for this purpose is growing. A key attraction is that the settlor or family members can sit on the council and therefore be involved directly in decision making at this level of the structure. The use of the foundation can also simplify the traditional PTC setup by removing the need for the PTC altogether, as the foundation can act as trustee. This enables the founder, family members and possibly trusted advisors to be involved directly as trustee, as with a PTC structure, but without the additional layer of an orphan vehicle to hold the PTC shares. This is because the foundation is an ownerless, incorporated vehicle, sometimes referred to as an orphan vehicle. Foundations can also be used to own the shares of a corporate protector or enforcer involved in a trust structure, and can act as a corporate protector where, for example, family members wish to have a say in the running of the trust of which they, or perhaps their children, are beneficiaries. A Jersey Foundation can be created for charitable purposes and also for purposes which are philanthropic but do not meet the strict criteria to qualify as charitable. Philanthropy can be very personal to the founder, and a Jersey Foundation can be drafted in such a manner to enable them to pursue their philanthropic goals and vision. The added benefit of a foundation is that philanthropy and intergenerational transfers of wealth can be catered for by a single foundation. Foundations can be particularly useful where there is a need to hold assets with volatile values, or if there is a need for an appropriate vehicle to hold a single asset class, such as an aeroplane, boat or artwork. Given a trustee's duty to diversify, act prudently and in the best interest of the beneficiaries, trustees may be reluctant to hold such assets. The council of the foundation, on the other hand, will not be subject to the same duties. Rather, their duty will be to ensure that the object of the foundation, namely the holding and preservation of that asset, is achieved. A foundation can be a great long-term holding structure for family businesses to help ensure the business is not fragmented on the passing of the founder. The foundation is established for the purpose of holding the company for the benefit of the family and perhaps other beneficiaries or purposes. The council's duty will be to retain the company on such terms as are set out in the regulations. For some founders, it's particularly important that the beneficiaries of a Jersey foundation have no interest in its assets and are not owed fiduciary duties by the foundation, the council, the guardian, or anyone else with a function in relation to the foundation. A Jersey foundation is well suited for this purpose. Unless expressly provided for in the foundation's law or in the foundation's constitutional documents, a foundation is not required to provide beneficiaries or others with information about the foundation. The foundation's law provides for copies of the regulations to be supplied to those appointed under the regulations, so the council members, the guardian, and anyone else appointed under the regulations to carry out a specific function. This attractive feature of the foundation's law allows for a tailored and individual approach to the issue of disclosure. The flexibility in this regard can often be very helpful, particularly, for example, where the desire is to encourage younger generations to forge their own careers and independence. At Mourant, we have considerable experience advising on the creation, restructuring and termination of Jersey foundations. So if you'd like to discuss any aspect of this vlog further, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for listening.